Alright guys, we are back, and as you saw, we did some slight adjustments, like very, very minor adjustments to Machias and Millium. At least what I could do for Millium. But anyway, that's not the point. So right now, we are going to go ahead and do bonding events. Which is awesome. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to do Alisa, Emma, and Fee. Those are definites. Definitely Laura. And the thing is, though, I don't know if I should go ahead and do Machias or someone else, you know? Because, like, there is Eustace. I feel bad because, remember, for one thing, at least I was told from the comments, Eustace would have had some very not-so-nice words with the Imperial Army if I brought him along when we did that boss fight with the Dovin Kaisers. Which is fine, because, you know, I can only see that for another playthrough, maybe. But other than that, I don't know who to do bonding events with other people, you know? I think I definitely want to do Instructor Sara. But then, remember, we also have Princess Alphen and Toa as well, but to be honest, we didn't really do much with Toa in the first game, so I don't see any point in starting it now, at least in this playthrough. So maybe another time as well. So I think definitely we're going to do Alisa, Laura, Emma, Fee, and I'm personally going to go with Instructor Sara. Because for one thing, two reasons. One, because I feel like we should do her a little bit more often as well when it comes to these bonding events. And the other reason is because she's probably drunk right now, and that'd be hilarious. Okay, let's get started. So let's go ahead and start with the person right behind us, Alisa. Alright, Alisa. Let's go. Hee. Hard not to get a little nostalgic being back here, isn't it? I'm thinking back on all those requests we did and the whole mess with the Grand Market last time we were here. Oh yeah, remember, in the first game, it was Reen, Alisa, Laura, and Elliot that we were here for the very first mission in the game. I bet none of us ever thought things would get this crazy back then. Oh well, no sense taking a stroll down memory lane when I could actually walk around and look at things here. Should I ask if she wants some company? Hell yeah, let's do it. Mind if I looked around with you? Hee, go right ahead. Where should we start? Alright, let's do it. Down memory lane, so to say. Reen and Alisa decide that they go back to see the parts of town that had the biggest impact on them. Oh, really? Ah, yes, the Weathercock Inn. It's kind of surreal thinking about how this is where it all started. Getting dragged out here and handed a bunch of requests from the townsfolk sure was something. It certainly was an interesting experience. Especially with Instructor Sara's refusal to help us at all. Though it all makes sense now that we know she's a former bracer. And thanks to all those field studies, we learned how to think and operate independently. Yeah, normal students wouldn't have gotten the same opportunity to learn things that way. The fact that we've overcome so much since then just goes to show what an effective method it was, right? Effective is right, and we can keep applying what she taught us even now. Celdic's Grand Market sure brings back memories too. This is where things really kicked off for us. Definitely. First there was that dispute between those merchants. And then we got caught up in that case with those bandits. I don't think I ever questioned so many people in my life. It was tough, but our teamwork helped us pull through in the end. If we had been short by even one person, I doubt things would have gone as well as they did. Especially if you hadn't been there. You played a huge part in the whole thing. Way to inflate a guy's ego. Alright. All that's left now is the highway. Granted, we can't really go too far out. How about we take a ride on your bike? I want to see what's going on over near Trista too. Might as well. I'll head back to the Courageous then. We even got the sidecar, so I'll grab that while I'm there. Oh, you don't need to go through all that hassle. I'll just ride on the back to keep things simple. She's blushing. Sure, we can do that. But you know how much it costs to put the sidecar on, Alisa? Sorry, no, I'm joking. Obviously, we know why. Oh, there we go. You know what? Now that I'm thinking, I wonder what would happen if we took off the sidecar and we drove around with, like, someone else. We should do that. Maybe just to test it out that theory, because we always had Alisa or Instructor Sara on the sidecar, but it could be different. Yeah, we should test out that theory when I get a chance. But anyway, the road to Heimdall still seems really well protected. Perhaps more so now. Now that they lost the Twin Dragons Bridge, this area is probably more vital to the Alliance than ever. Yeah, it still doesn't look like we're getting back to Trista anytime soon. Don't worry, our day will come. It might not have been our intention, but we played a part in liberating Celdic. And we'll try and liberate Trista and the Academy the same way. I guess. Hee, that's right. We got to think positive. We need to keep moving forward and believe that our path will take us there eventually. Okay. Alright, they returned to Celdic, taking extra care not to be noticed by the Noble Alliance forces along the way. Ah, okay, so that was it, huh? Alright, so your bond with Alisa strengthened. Oh, so close. Just 116 more points than we would have gotten level 5. Alright, that's fine. It's cool. We're close to link levels. Oh, what's that? Is that the bike? Are we on the bike? Oh, okay. For a second there, I was like, oh, we're in the town with the bike now. Alright, let's see. Alisa? I think I'm more ready than ever to take back Thor's now. We can do this, Reen, no matter what it takes. In the end, we'll get our home back. I know we will. Alright, and... Alright, that's it? Yep, that's it. Alright, there you go. So 1 bonding event down, 4 more to go. So that was it for Alisa. God, we were so close, though. Like, if I look at the link now, it's, like, literally right there. I know we can play Blade on the, or Blade 2 on the ship, but I know that's not going to be enough, because I think it's, like, what, only 50, 100 points? Alright, anyway, moving on. So now, I'm thinking we should do Laura. Or actually, no, let's do Emma, because she's right on the path that we were on when we were talking with Alisa. And then we can do Laura for, yeah, excuse me. We can do both Laura, Fee, and Sara inside the Weathercock Inn. Again, like I said, that will never not be funny, ever. Alright, and here's poor Eustace. He's contemplating life. Like, Forrest Gump on the bench, but without a box of chocolates. Alright, anyway. So here's Emma. Planning on hitting the town, Emma? Oh, hello, Reen. Something like that. I was going to take a little walk over to Lunaria Nature Park. Oh? This wouldn't have anything to do with Celine and I sensing the higher elements last time we were there, would it? Yes, actually. She told me all about it. I thought it might be a good idea for me to go take a look for myself. Hee, it shouldn't be too much trouble for me. The monsters around there aren't especially challenging. It might be a good idea for me to tag along with her anyway. Oh yeah, definitely. We fought that giant-ass monster last time, so... I'm more than confident you'll be able to take care of yourself, but would you be opposed to some company? I'd like to see how the park is doing now myself. By all means, I'd be happy to have your company. Well then, shall we? Alright, there we go. Back to Lunaria Nature Park. Together, Reen and Emma stepped out onto the highway and walked to the park. Arm in arm. Alright, so here's the park. Something certainly is out of the balance here. And I can sense the presence of the higher elements as well. Fortunately, their effect seems to be limited to within the park itself. You don't think that there could be a cryptid here like Lohengrin Castle, do you? Well, I don't sense one now. The higher elements are only present in the park itself, so... I think they're here as a result of the chaos in Erebonia, particularly because this area is so close to a spirit vein. But I can't offer any guarantees that the surrounding area won't be affected in the future, though. Emma? I'm sorry. I was wondering if I might be able to calm things down a little. I think I'll try, at least. Please step away. Uh-oh. Is she gonna do a dance like Yuna? Oh, Spirit Vein. Calm the chaos of this land by the guidance of my mana. Oh, the wind's blowing. So she's doing her spirit dance like in Final Fantasy X. Alright. Any luck? No. Unfortunately not. As I feared, my power simply isn't enough to quell a disturbance of this magnitude. And Celine's assistance wouldn't help me And Celine's assistance wouldn't help me do any better. Oh. Well, at least you tried. Is something wrong? I was just thinking. I bet Vita would be able to do it. With the amount of power she has, she'd be able to handle something like this without even trying. Oh, right. I've always been following behind her, desperately trying to catch up. I've always admired the incredible talent she has as a witch. No, admiration isn't quite it. The truth is, I've always had an inferiority complex when it comes to her. I'm always comparing myself to her, always reminded of how lacking I am in comparison. I'm sorry, you ended up with a weak witch like me instead of a competent one like her. Oh, come on, don't downplay yourself like that. If only I were stronger. As I am, there's no way that I'll ever be able to catch up to her. You keep saying always, Emma. No one's born with the ability to do everything perfectly from the start. Just like with my swordsmanship, there's always going to be someone who has more experience. So rather than beating yourself up for not matching up, you should take it one step at a time instead. One step at a time? Yeah, and we'll all be there doing the same thing with you. And gradually, bit by bit, we'll all become more experienced and skilled at what we do. It's not something you can do overnight, but one day you'll be able to catch up with her. I suppose you're right. All we can do for now is focus on the task at hand and hope that will get us closer. I think I was just feeling a little impatient and frustrated. Don't mind me. I don't mind at all, really. We all get that way sometimes. Anyway, we come all the way to the park. Want to walk around and relax some? Hee, that sounds lovely. Alright. As always, Reen is the ladies' man. Reen and Emma then enjoyed some quality time relaxing and admiring the area around Lunaria Nature Park before eventually returning to Celdic. Bam! Your bond with Emma strengthened. Alright. There we go. Not too bad. Alright, so there you go, guys. So that was Emma's bonding event here in Celdic. Alright, and I just realized that's the windmill noise, making that, well, noise. Alright, character notebook updated for Emma. Alright, anything else from her? Thank you for the encouraging words, Reen. I think you're right, too. All we can do is take things step by step and hope that doing so eventually leads us to our goal. The more impatient I get, the harder it'll be for me to keep advancing. Okay, anything else? Alright, so there you go. That is it for Emma. So now we have 3 bonding events left. And like I already said, we know who we're going to do. And that's going to be Laura, Fee, and Instructor Sara in the Weathercock Inn. Sorry. Okay, so let's go. Alright, so to be honest, I feel like we should save Instructor Sara for last. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and talk to Laura over here instead. It's been quite some time since we were last here. But no matter how long I'm away, I don't think I'll ever be able to divorce this place from my memories of our field study. You can say that again. Man, we had no idea what we were in for back then, did we? We've really grown a lot. Haha, that we have. And we owe our transformation to the experience we shared and the people who have supported us along the way. We should be careful not to forget the debt of gratitude we owe each and every one. Should I stay here and rest with Laura for a while? Yes, we will. Can I join you for a while, Laura? By all means. Perhaps you'd like to order something as well. Alright, so there we go. Enjoying some quality time with Laura here. Guess I'll have some tea too. Excuse me. Ah, Margaret. Oh shoot, you know, I just realized we didn't talk to her yet. My bad. Alright, we'll have to talk to her after this. Hey there, what'll you be having? Oh, I wasn't aware that you were taking the orders as well. Actually, our waitress seems to have disappeared. Oh, I sent her out to run some errands. We're still kind of packed though, so I'm on the floor for now. Really? That must be exhausting. Well, you get used to it after a while. Anyway, what can I get for you? Reen, shall we? You read my mind. We have a proposal for you. Would you be willing to let us assist you until Luis returns? You sure? I had to make you work when you should be relaxing instead. Like you said, it does look like you're kind of swamped at the moment. This is a good opportunity for us to pay you back for your hospitality during our field study, too. If anything, I'm the one who owes you for your help. But if you're willing to give it a shot, who am I to say no? Come around the back. I'll show you how to handle some of the more basic tasks. Alright, after the crash course in food service, Reen and Laura began helping out at the end. Reen was on duty at the counter, while Laura served as Luis's stand-in until she returned. Ooh, does Laura get a maid's outfit? Oh, never mind, Instructor Sara. Well, well, well. Color me surprised. Good going, guys. This will be a nice way to repay Margaret. And on that note, beer me, champ! Ha! Mind doing me a favor and not getting plastered while I'm on duty? We didn't even do her bonding event yet. Alright, I need a coffee and carbonara for table 3. Coming, coming right up. Oh, okay, she's got an apron. That counts. Could that be an extra accessory for Laura? I wouldn't mind. Well, aren't you looking adorable? I must admit, this attire makes me feel rather self-conscious. I don't know, she looks good in that. Haha, I don't think I ever seen you wear an apron before. You look cute, though. It suits you. Oh, there he goes. Oh, please. There's no need for that. More importantly, we should probably get back to work. We did volunteer, didn't we? Got it. Oh, look at that. She's all embarrassed and she wants to keep the focus away from her. Alright, at some point while the two were working, a group of girls came rushing to the store to cheer Laura on after catching wind of her waitressing exploits. And while this made her feel much more self-conscious, she still kept working diligently, a rosy tinge coloring her cheeks. Soon after, Louise had returned from her errands. Well, Laura is the type to draw in the ladies, too. Not just Reen. Alright, anyway. That was actually kind of fun, despite how hectic it was. It was nice of her to give us dessert and tea afterwards, too. Indeed, it was a rewarding experience. Walking around here brought back memories of our field study, too. Like our minor dispute here. Do you remember? Yeah, I do. You asked, do you like the path of the sword? I still think back to that question sometimes. I've also caught myself asking such things to myself since then. The path that our blades will lead us down is uncertain, but we should both endeavor to improve ourselves regardless. Yep, agreed. Okay, cool. Nice trip down memory lane. There we go. Your bond with Laura strengthened. Ah, very close as well. Okay. Alright. See, now after we just did that, I am wondering if I should go ahead and do Elliot instead. Because we had Alisa and Laura in the party. So I wonder if I should do Elliot instead of Instructor Sara. I'm really tempted, to be honest. Ah, damn it. Like I said, see, this is why we need one more bonding point. Oh well. It happens. Alright, let's see Laura. Being a waitress was quite the experience. It stirred up a lot of memories for me, too. We may have grown significantly since our first field study, but ample room remains to continue doing so. Okay. Alright, so that's it for her. Do these people have any other dialogue? I'm just curious. Hang on. Okay, no. It's the same thing. I was just wondering if anyone had a different opinion since Laura and Reen were at the counter, you know. Before we talk to Fee, let's quickly talk to Margaret here. Oh-ho! Here they are, the heroes who conquered the Twin Dragons Bridge themselves. Thanks, but heroes might be overdoing it. Haha, I'm just teasing. Give yourself some credit, though. It's thanks to you that the provincial army's gone. We really owe you one. It's not much, but here, this one's on the house. Ooh, cool, tomato stew, nice. Haha, thanks, ma'am. It looks delicious. It'd be rude to not accept it after she took the time to make it. Anything else? Seems like you played a big role over at the Twin Dragons Bridge, too, Sarah. You made me all proud. I guess the best way to reward you is with a drink, right? Now you're talking. Bring on the booze. Try not to drink yourself into oblivion. Alright, the Armored Division's captain came over to greet us earlier. I'm not too familiar with the Imperial Army, but he seemed like a nice enough man. Maybe things will be peaceful again. Thanks again for everything. And good luck with whatever else you got planned. Alright, so that is it for her. Sorry, I just wanted to get her in. I totally forgot, but, you know what, let's rest up quickly. Because Reen's CP is low, so we're just going to quickly do that. Alright, and I think it was just tomato stew and hot milk tea. Okay, so we're good here. Just going upstairs. I really don't know if I should do Elliot or not. You know what I mean? Because seriously, it's... Let me check the... Whoops. Let me check the linkage. Elliot is close. God damn it. See, I really want to do... See, now I want to do Elliot's. But at the same time, I still want to do Instructor Sara too, because she's hammered. Because, you know, Alisa and Laura are referencing, you know, the first fields that we did in the first game. So I wonder if Elliot would have the same conversation too, you know? As inclined as I want to, I'm going to stick to the plan. So let's go ahead and talk to Fee now. Alright, so here's Sleeping Beauty. Fee? I should have guessed she'd be asleep. Odd place for a nap, Fee. Now that I think about it, this was about where those Jaegers showed up last time. Maybe the worry that they might show up again tired her out. I hope she doesn't catch a cold sleeping here. Alright, spend some time with Fee. See. I don't want to leave her here, but I don't want to wake her up either. Maybe I can carry her to a bed without waking her up. Okay, big brother Reen here. Alright, up we go. Ah, Princess Carrie. There you go. Right? Good image right there. I'm surprised at how light she is. I hope she's eating well, too. Or eating well enough. We might be in the middle of war, but someone her age still needs to eat and sleep well. She's still growing. Not that she's ever had an issue with sleep. Well, she is like a cat. She can sleep anywhere. She's actually built pretty well for how young she is. It's like her muscles developed specifically for the purpose of being useful on the battlefield. Just holding her like this tells me a lot about the life she's led until now. Reen? Sorry, did I wake you? It's fine. Why are we near the bed? Okay, sorry. I'm a terrible person. Alright, here we go. What are you doing, though? See? Okay, see? Now she said that, so that's not my fault. You were napping in the hallway, so I figured it'd be best to let you sleep on an actual bed. So you were taking me to the bed, huh? Let's not say things that would wind up labeling me as a criminal. Oh, nice. What's up? Nothing much. Had a dream about what happened 10 years ago. Back when the boss first took me into Zephyr. Ah, I see. Might have been 'cause you were carrying me. I wish I could see him again. I know, Fee. Oh, she fell asleep. Looks like she was only half awake. Has she started seeing Zephyr's leader in me, though? It's true that we're essentially become Fee's new family at this point, but even then, we can't replace Zephyr for you, you know. Guess there's no need to bring it up. She'll probably have forgotten all about this once she's awake. Oh, nighty-night, Fee. Z. There we go. I'll come wake her up when it's time for... excuse me. I'll come wake her up when it's time for us all to meet up. Alright, there we go, guys. Your bond with Fee strengthened. And, surprisingly, Rhea was not made out to be a sexual predator. So that's good. Or a hardcore lolicon. Because that would have looked bad for him. Alright, so here we go. Fee, anyone else? See. She's out like a like. I'll have to wake her... Yeah, I'll have to wake her before we head off. Man, I am getting tongue-tied throughout this entire session. I apologize, guys. But anyway, we have one more bonding event. Hold on, does Celine say anything? Now that Celine's out of the hallway. Alright, it takes a certain type of guy to take a sleeping girl to bed the way you did. I'm still not sure if you're a sweetheart or just plain dangerous. Keep it up and you're gonna run headfirst into some real trouble as you get older. Wait, what exactly is she mad about now? Yeah, man. See, like, Reen's a ladies' man that he's not aware of, and everyone is just like, he's a sexual predator. We must be careful of Reen. Alright, so last but not least, guys, I'm going to stick with the plan. We're going to go ahead and talk to Instructor Sara for our last bonding event instead of Elliot. So let's do it. Celdic really knows how to brew a damn good beer. I should have known I'd find you here. Still, hard to argue she hasn't earned it. This time, anyway. She seemed preoccupied the whole time we were at the Twin Dragons Bridge, too. What's with that stare? Nothing much. Just be careful you don't end up getting so smashed you end up getting left behind here, okay? Don't you worry. I'm an instructor. I never be caught that unawares. And besides, I have years of practice. Oh, maybe I should haul a few barrels of beer on board for when I need a little pick-me-up. Proposal denied. We're a student-run airship. You can't just haul whole kegs of booze on board. What a killjoy. Should I stay with her for a bit? I'm a little concerned about her. Yep, we're gonna do it, guys. So here we go. Well, just in case, I think I'm gonna stay with you for a little while. I'm afraid to say I wouldn't put it past you to drink yourself under the table and somehow get left behind here. Oh, come on. You could at least rummage up a little good faith in your instructor. Hehe. Oh, well, can't say I mind having some company. Margaret, a mug of your best lager for my student. A tea would be fantastic, thanks. Yeah, he's not at the age yet to drink, so... Oh. Yes. Boy, that hit the spot. Beer me again, Margaret. Already? Aren't you chugging those down kind of fast? No problem. One quick snooze to counter the booze is all I need. I'm going to use that quote one day. Hang on, let me write that down. Alright, I'm just joking. Don't worry, Reen. Sarah's a relatively harmless drunk. She'll drink away, have some fun, pass out for a while, then wake up in tip-top shape. That's why most people tend to let her drink as she pleases. I'd never seen her cause that much trouble while drunk, actually. Hee, glad we're all on board with my drinking then. Hey, where's that refill? Sorry, but we're all out. Say it ain't so! It's hard to get a steady supply nowadays thanks to the sad state of the grand market. We went all out today as well since it's a special occasion, but I'm afraid yours was the last one. You might be able to get your hands on some if you head over to the grand market, though. Oh, baby, fortune's on my side after all. Hey, Reen, I got a little job for you. Join me in my quest to acquire booze. Allow me to respectfully decline. Aw, you're really gonna make a drunk carry stuff on her own? Pretty please? With a cherry on top? Keep our seats, Margaret. We'll be right back. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Oh well, buy a barrel or two and I'll pay you for it later. Roger. Wait, we're really doing this? Ha, poor Reen. Despite Reen's objections, he was dragged to the grand market against his will. After finding and buying some barrels of Celdic special brew, the poor boy was then asked politely to carry them all the way back. Ha, he became an errand boy. Are these filled with concrete or something? Oh, come on. Man up already. We gotta hurry so I can get back to drinking. Sorry, but I need a minute to catch up my breath. Whew. Your love for alcohol never ceases to amaze. Maybe Master Kafai and Dad are the same way, but they're older. I don't think alcoholism is as common in people as young as you. You really know how to flatter a lady, mister. I'm kind of surprised I came to like it this much myself, actually. I only ever got this way because I was copying someone else at first. Oh? Would you mind if I asked who you were copying? A certain gentleman to whom I owe a fair amount. He's the type of person who fit right in at an empty bar, swirling his bourbon oh so tenderly. I couldn't help but look up to that image, which is how it all started. Whoops, this probably isn't a conversation to be having with one of my students, huh? Just, try and forget I said anything. It's nothing that important anyway. Well, it's not often I get to hear you talk about these things. I have to ask, though. Is this where your fondness for classy gentlemen originated from? Hee, who knows? I'll let you figure that one out. More importantly, though, get back to carrying. I can feel myself sobering up here. On it, fair madam. Madame. Alright, so. After carrying the barrels back, Reen was forced to bear witness to yet another intense drinking session. Alright, your bond with Instructor Sara's strength. Alright, that was pretty simple. Not too bad. I actually liked it. I'm actually kind of glad we did this final one with Sarah instead of Elliot. Not to say I didn't want to do Elliot's, but you get what I mean. Alright guys, so that is it for all the bonding events, and there you go, character notebook updated, so there we go, we are pretty much done. However, before we end it here for today, let's go ahead and talk to all the other people that we didn't do bonding events with, so let's go ahead and do that. So, first of all, any last words from Instructor Sara? There's nothing quite like an ice-cold beer after exercising. Hee, what I wouldn't give for a stock of this stuff on the courageous. You're not filling up our hole with kegs, and that's final. Come on, I was just joking. Mostly. Oh, man, you gotta love Instructor Sara. Alright, anything else this Margaret say, though, since we got her the beer? Alright, nope, same thing. Yep, just bring on the booze. Alright, guys, so let's quickly... is there any new dialogue, though? I'm just checking. Alright, so everyone in here is pretty much done, so let's go ahead and leave. So, like I said, before we end it here for today, we'll talk to everyone else that we did not do bonding events with. I'm trying to be as brief as possible because there are a lot of people to talk to, remaining people. So let's go talk to Milliam first here at the chapel. Yep, here she is. So what does she say? Apparently, they're going to hold a Sunday school class right here really soon. They did those in the chapel in Trista too, right? Oh man, this is so cool. What are they like anyway? Yep, every Sunday. Wait, you never been to Sunday school? No siree. Don't feel like I missed out on anything either. Even if hearing about kids getting educated does make me think about the academy all over again. Oh, that's it. Alright, it must be tough having to go to school when you're that young. Still, kind of brings back memories of the academy, so maybe it's not all bad. Alright, so I'm guessing it must be like a class that Milliam volunteers for to, or like, you know, gets asked questions and then she volunteers to answer them or something like that. I don't know. Alright, so that's it for Milliam. Alright, so let me see. Alright, so Gaius is up next. Here we go. It's fine if this part goes long. I was trying to go under 30 minutes, but you know what I mean? Like usual, but it's fine. Alright, so Machias. My orbital shotgun was in need of some maintenance, so I finally decided to bite the bullet and have someone take a look at it. I'll be staying right here until I get it back, but once I do, I want to go out and thank some people. After everything the townsfolk did for us by letting us hide out here, I want them to know their kindness wasn't taken for granted. Okay, and now that Celdic's finally been liberated, the people here can relax a little. So as soon as the maintenance on my shotgun is done, I want to go thank them all for everything they've done for us. Okay, so I'm assuming if we did a bonding event with Machias, we would have like just went around the town because remember they were in hiding from the provincial army. Yeah, see now that I think about it, for Elliot, would he be reminiscing about the field study in the first game, or would it be what happened in this game? I'm actually curious now. Let me see, did I miss anyone? Alright, Princess Alphen is there. Let's leave Alphen for last. Let's go over here. Here's Eustace. Like I said, he's pulling a Forrest Gump. With the provincial army routed, peace has finally returned to this town. It may only be temporary, but for now, there's something worthy of celebration. Okay. Nice to have good news for a change. Alright, so that's his dialogue. Let me just double check. Okay, yeah, he's definitely deep in thought. I feel kind of bad we couldn't do his, but, you know, it's fine. Like I said, there's so many things we want to do in this game, but we just don't have enough points to do them, which is sad, but, you know, that's the point. You want to choose who you want to choose. Alright, Gaius. Just look at that windmill off in the distance. Amazing, aren't they? I wonder what led people to think of harnessing the wind's blessings like that. Perhaps the wind's the reason this market merchants are as resilient as they are. You had to reference the wind again, but it's fine. Anything else? I'm impressed that this townspeople thought to build structures that harvest the blessings of the wind. Alright, yep. Alright, so that's it for Gaius. Knowing him, he'll talk about the windmill and stuff like that. Or maybe ask about the history of the windmills. Alright, so that just leaves Toa and Elliot, and then Princess Alphen for last. So let's go ahead and talk to them. Speed things up a bit. Got stuck there. Alright, Elliot. Whew! I'm so relieved that Fiona's safe and sound. I shouldn't have to worry about her as long as she's with Dad either. Yeah, there's no guarantee that she won't run into danger in the future, but next to your dad's a pretty safe place to be. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end. It wouldn't have if not for you and Valmar, though, and the rest of our classmates, of course. It won't be easy to repay you, but I'll be sure to help out as best I can. Come on, we've been through enough that you don't have to worry about repaying us. Just take some time to rest for now. Oh, I know. While I'm here, I might as well go listen to that fiddle player. I probably won't get a better chance than right now, right? I think traveling the land and playing music for everyone who listens sounds like a great way to live, personally. Seems like he travels a lot, too. I remember seeing his face during our field study in Heimdall and at the Academy Festival. Honestly, I'll probably never get a better chance to actually hear how he plays than right now. I should take it. Who, Andre? This guy, right? Yeah, Andre. He'll probably be like, listen to my song. Alright, here's Toa. I spoke with the market manager, and he agreed to let us use some of the stuff from the stalls that we closed down. Or that they closed down. I normally wouldn't have asked, but George said he needed materials for repairing the ship. When you're acting captain, you gotta work with what you're given. Okay, and... okay, there should be plenty. Carrying it all back isn't going to be easy, but I should be able to manage. Oh god, see, now I feel pretty bad that she has to carry all the supplies back with her. By her tiny self. Oh well. I mean, I kind of did that in the first game too, but Oh, well. Again, damn you, game, for not giving me enough bonding points. Alright, so last but not least, Alphen, and then we are going to be done for today, guys. Let's go ahead and quickly talk to her. Alright, and her schoolgirl outfit, too, nonetheless. Oh, you're in your school uniform. What's the occasion? I wanted to come along to give my regards to the market manager, so I'm using this as my secret disguise. Hee, putting this on reminds me of back when we first met at St. Estrella. Same here. It really suits you. Though, just seeing it, I can't help but wonder if Alisa's alright. I have a question, Reen. Oh? What's on your mind? On second thought, never mind. Okay. Anything else? Alright, I plan on returning to the Courageous after I'm done here. There is something I'd like to suggest to you, though. On second thought, never mind. So that's it? Okay, cool. Alright, guys, so that is it for today's session, to be quite honest. This part went a little longer than usual, but that's fine, because it was all about bonding events and talking to everyone that we couldn't bond with, unfortunately. But that is how it is with the game. So, that is it for today, guys. So definitely next time, I think since we're pretty much done with the town, we don't need to do anything else. We already did Orbit setups, we did our shopping, and pretty much we just gotta go back to the Courageous, pretty much. So that is it for today, and that is the plan for next time. Let's go ahead and save. There we go. So pretty simple. Now the plan is just to, well, we don't have a plan. I'm actually just wondering what we're going to do next now, considering. I guess we'll just wait and see. Probably the story will tell us. Alright, guys. So until then, this is AnimefreakChaos, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.